mess. It's all such a mess. My hair is a mess. My clothes are a mess. I want to talk to you about life. It's just too difficult to be alive, isn't it? And try to function. There are all these people to deal with. I tried to buy a can of tuna fish in the supermarket, and there was this person standing right in front of where I wanted to reach out to get the tuna fish cans. And I waited a while to see if they'd move, but they didn't. They were looking at tuna fish too, but they were taking a real long time on it, reading the ingredients on its can, like they were a book. A pretty boring book if you ask me, but nobody has. So I waited a long while and they didn't move, and I couldn't get to the tuna fish cans. So I thought about asking them to move, but then they seemed so stupid not to have sensed that I needed to get by them, that I had this awful fear that it would do no good. No good at all to ask them. They'd probably say something like, "We'll move or we're gone already, you nagging bitch!" And then, what would I do? And, well, I started to cry out of frustration, quietly, so as not to disturb anyone. And still, even though I was softly sobbing, this stupid person didn't grasp that I needed to get by them. People are so insensitive. I just hate them. So then I reached over with my fist and brought it down real hard on his head and screamed, "Would you kindly move, asshole?" And the person fell to the ground and looked totally startled. And some time nearby I started to cry, and I was still crying, and I couldn't imagine making use of the tuna fish now anyway, so I shouted to the tank to stop crying. I mean, it was drawing too much attention to me, and well, I ran out of the supermarket and I thought, I will take a taxi to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I need to be surrounded with culture right now. The tuna fish.